I know this doesn't last forever, and I'm cherishing every minute of it. And so every time I get in there, I just want to maximize my star power and my income, so that the rest of my life I can just, live quietly.
That said, I'm surprised you would say that you kind of wanted Dennis to find another fight, because on paper this does look like one that, hey, these guys are early candidate for fight of the night already.
Yeah, well, I just felt like I've done a lot to get to the point where I'm at, so I'm taking a risk, but I feel like if I deserve to be here, and I need to beat him to show everybody. And so far I haven't really made believers out of everybody, so I need to do that.
I know you were pretty adamant that the UFC made a mistake in how they handled the title picture. Now that you had a little time to think about it, you still feel pretty strong about that was the wrong matchup to make?
Oh yeah, because Lamas would have beat the Zombie. Easy fight. The Zombie's overrated. He doesn't deserve to be there. He hasn't fought the quality opponents that me and Lamas have, and that's just what I think.
So what do you think should be next? Because now Lamas is waiting, assuming you get a win. You think you know how things are going to go down the title fight, I'm sure.
I have no clue. Who knows what happens with the Aldo fight? Who knows if he moves divisions? There's so many things that come into play. The only thing I can do is just go out there on Saturday and shine, and really just make my case.
Obviously, in the Jose Aldo fight, you didn't get a chance to put your game out there. How badly do you want another chance, and what would you do differently?
I do a lot of things differently. I learned a lot mentally from that fight of how to prepare, how to go into things. I've grown so much from that. So for anybody to think that would be the same fight is ignorant, And really, I feel like I owe the fans that fight, and I owe myself that fight. I trained hard for it. I didn't get a chance to really perform, and it's just something I want. I didn't run. I didn't change divisions. I didn't, make any excuses. I got beat. I put that on myself, and I want another shot. I'm not afraid of him.
What if he does move up? Ultimately, you want a title shot. Let's say he moves up and it's you and Lamas for the title or whatever. Obviously, that's what you want, but would you feel like you lost something by not getting a chance to face Aldo again?
No, because, I've had plenty of time to get there, and it took me a while. I'm a big believer, and I do things the hardest way possible, and I made things the hardest for myself. So I'm having to make believers out of everybody in me again, and I'm trying to do that one step at a time, and ultimately getting a title fight is my goal. So that's my main concern.
How much does the fact that you've got your own gym out in Indio or Palm Springs area, how much has your fostering younger fighters improved your own game?
Before I didn't really have a purpose and a direction. I just did moves. If they worked, I used them. I never had to explain them to people. I never had to really study how moves work and the body mechanics and angles and footwork, and that's become my specialty. I'm a fight nerd. I might not sound like it all the time, because when I'm in my killer mode, I just want to hurt people. But when it comes down to it, I break things down. I watch video. I study fighters. I see what the newest moves are, what's working, and I started doing that when I started helping fighters. I had to learn how to make somebody's skills beat another people's skills, and I feel like I've learned a lot from Eric Paulson, learned a lot from Greg Jackson, and a lot from my boxing coach Joel Diaz, and luckily I've been able to tutor under some of the greatest coaches, and I feel like I'll be a great coach myself one day.
So you're a guy who wins a lot of bonuses. The idea is that Dana might take them away. How do you feel about that?
It's a bummer, man. It just, I feel like we should get bonuses for finishing people, in general, not just the best one of the night, because sometimes you're like, man, I really think I should have got it, But I just think an incentive to go out there and go for the kill and put on that exciting performance. That's what matters the most, I just, that's what I have in my heart when I go out there. I just want to perform. My last fight in London, I was like, man, I'm in Wembley Arena, co-main event. What an honor that is. I went out there going, I have to live up to this potential. I have to live up to this honor that they gave upon me, and that's what I tried to do.
What have you done to mentally prepare for this fight?
Just focus on me. I don't give my opponents too much credit. I know they're very good, but I believe in my heart that I'm the best, and I just feel like that the better I prepare myself for me fighting my fight, that I'm unstoppable. I'm not going to try to prepare too much for my opponents, crazy this or their takedown or their jiu-jitsu or anything like that. It's about me, you know. I'm working on my offense and how I'm going to win the fight and how I'm going to impress the fans and how I'm going to earn my title fight.
How detrimental can it be to over-prepare for a fight?
That's huge. I used to do that, and nowadays I feel like I'm smarter. I'm almost 30, and I finally learning a little bit. You know, 10 years in the sport, and like my last fight, I trained the least amount possible. Like I trained hard, but I held back a lot, and I feel like I held back too much, and I should have finished that fight. So this fight, I was hungry. I was like, I know what the least amount I can do is, and I know what doing too much is. So I'm gonna dial it in, and I feel like I'm in incredible shape.
Great, thank you.